Welcome back to Cask 529, everyone. I'm Brian,
And I'm Shona.
and we're back with round one, game 8 of the Bottled and Bond Bracket Tournament. All right, welcome back, everybody. So as you can see, Shauna, we've got a couple more bottles on the bar.
Me too.
This is the last game of the first round.
It is. And it's ending with two bangers. Two of my favorite distillery companies. Bardstown. This one's the Bardstown Bourbon Company Origin Series, bottled in bond, of course, coming in at 100 proof.
And we've got Old Forester,
Old Forester.
1897 Bottled and Bond.
Yeah. And this is part of their Whiskey Row series. Of course, bottled in bond, coming in at 100 proof. I like both of these, and so I am truly glad to be doing these blind. I'm anxious to see which one.
Yeah.
I have no guess right now which one's going to come out on top because I know I like both of these.
Yeah, and oddly enough, I feel like Shauna and I each prefer a different one. However, like we said when we were getting set up today, that's why you do the blind.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yeah. So just a guess. I feel Old Forester might come in first for me because I really love the Old Forester line.
And I'm guessing Bardstown's going to come in first.
Yeah. So we're complete opposite. So really anxious to see how
We'll
we
see
do.
what happens.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like the Old Forester line. I just think, in my opinion, I think the Bardstown's better, but we'll see.
Yeah. So glass one and glass
Thank
two.
you.
So those who have not watched us do this before, we pour these up. We put them on the spin table. They are marked on the bottom. They're double stickered so that we can't see through them. And they spin. The time we get to them, we have no clue how they're on there, where they're at. So as blind as we can make it for one another.
We're pretty blind anyway, so it's good. All right. Happy Sunday, everyone.
Yeah.
Cheers to you.
Nice nose. Getting that brown sugar that you love on it.
Mm-hmm. Boy, it's got like a cooling sensation.
Brown
Like,
sugar,
I'm not really getting much spice at all in it.
I was going to say, actually, I'm getting just a hint of spice on it. The caramel notes coming through.
Definitely caramel and brown sugar.
Yeah, nice nose. To me, this is just a classic, good old Kentucky bourbon.
I'll tell you, it's got a really nice mouthfeel, a nice little bite.
Mm-hmm. It does. Has a little bit of a fruit note to go along with a little bit of that brown sugar note coming through. The caramel, the vanilla, a little bit of char spice on the finish. Well-rounded. Exactly what you're looking for, or I'm looking for in a nice Kentucky bourbon.
At this point, that was a really good sip.
It was. And that was just sip one. It was good.
Second sip, I think the mouthfeel even got better. I really felt it coat my tongue, my palate.
Mm-hmm.
And it's doing that, making my mouth water.
That fruit note is really popping out there a little bit more on the second sip. I love it.
Get a little cinnamon on it.
On the finish, yeah.
Yeah, getting cinnamon on it. It really gives it a nice finish. It adds to the finish.
Yeah, it's nice.
Which is hanging on pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
That brown sugar note right up front is really nice with the caramel. I like that. That's good. That's gonna
glass number two's got
it's gonna make this interesting.
Yeah, glass number two's really got to bring it. Nose is kind of similar. Honestly, you're getting that nice caramel, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of char, maybe even a little bit of a fruit note on there.
Glass one was really viscous in the glass, uh, which makes sense the way it coated the palate. Glass two looks to be the same.
So the nose on glass one's a little bit more potent, meaning that you can smell it. Where glass two, it's kind of a similar nose, but you kind of have to really be digging a little bit more for it.
You know, I didn't really notice glass one being that
Mm-hmm.
until I just saw you go back to it, and I was like, I'm gonna try that. And yeah, glass one is, it brings out that bite that I didn't really get the first time on the nose.
Right. I'm getting more of a fruit note on glass two's nose than I did on glass one. Glass one, I got more of that brown sugar note on the nose. So we'll see what it is.
Now that to me is a really nice brown sugar taste right up front. And then it's got, I guess it probably goes into that caramel, which is kind of gives it a creamy feel, I think.
And the fruit notes there too.
These are both incredible. This is tough. To pick one of these is tough.
I knew this was going to be a tough round when these two landed together. Um, you know, they're priced relatively the same. I think the Bardstown might be a few dollars cheaper here in Ohio. I know that 1897, the Old Forester 1897, it's in the $50 category. I can't remember exactly. It's between $50 and $60, and I think the Bardstown is right at 50. So priced relatively the same, great quality, um, and I'm going to have a hard time scoring these, like picking a winner.
You know, we've had some surprises so far through the first 7 games.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but this was the first game I looked at and was like, wow, that's tough. The other games, they haven't looked that tough. Like I said, though, we had some surprises in there, but we didn't think that was going to happen going in. This one's tough.
It is very tough, and it's what's funny about it for me is these actually have such similar characteristics, but they're different in a way. And the fact that this one is bringing once that brown sugar, the caramel, the vanilla, that little bit of a char spice, and the fruit note that's popping out. But it's a little bit drier. It's a little bit oakier than what glass one was. Glass one had those same exact notes on it, but it was a little bit sweeter than what I'm feeling glass two is. But yet it's the same notes and the same.
It's rough.
Go ahead, have one more sip of this, then wash out my mouth with some water. Wash it out. Wash my mouth out with soap and water.
Scrub it all up.
Scrub it all
Get that
out.
palate ready. Pretty sure that would destroy the palate. At least for today.
Kids these days, they have no clue
They don't know about soap
what
and
soap
water.
and scrubbing out your mouth was about.
I can remember a time or three being
Mm.
sent to get the bar soap.
Yep. I got my mouth washed out a few times.
Yeah.
I didn't really think it was fair. They sent me to the hayfields with my brothers and my dad. I don't know.
Right. Well, that's your outside voice.
Can't
You're
bring it
supposed
back
to
into the
leave that
house.
outside. That's your outside language.
Hmm. Oh, this is going to be tough.
I'm laughing about you as a little girl with your brothers and your dad. Can only imagine.
Well, we can't have a tie, so I have to score these somehow.
Um, God, they're both good. They're both so good.
All right. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Last one.
83.
I'm giving it 82, so that means it is getting 82.5.
That's a good score. That might be our highest combined score.
Yeah. Last two,
And I went with an 84.
and I'm going with an 83. So that gives it an 83.5.
1 point.
1 point.
That one was really
Last
tough.
two, 1 point ahead
That one was.
is the Old Forester.
How about that?
Good job. That was a really, really, really tough one, though.
It was.
But
And I think it should be noted that I had in my mind before the game, Bardstown is the winner.
yeah, you did. You did. It was a tough one. These two are really, really similar in taste. Like I said, um, yeah, last one, which was the Bardstown, was just a little bit sweeter, but had the same exact characteristics as the Old Forester, which just had a little bit more of an oak note and a little more drying oak note. But the same characteristics, so really hard to pick from.
You know, I only had 1 point difference between them. And honestly, I only did that because I didn't feel like I could score them the same.
Yeah, I did the same thing, honestly.
So I had to, there had to be a point in there.
Yeah.
So
I agree. All right.
that was an incredible game.
Yeah. If every round was with those two, I'd be happy.
We can't do that. Okay, guys, if you would hit that like button, drop us a comment, let us know what you think of these two bottles. Let us know how you're doing in your bracket if you're following along. And until next time, be safe, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.
Welcome back to Cask 529, everyone. I'm Brian.
And I'm Shona.
And we're back with.
You're getting ready to say what's in the Green Wednesday.
Yeah, I don't know what I was going to say. Great.